holstering could and often does release the striker. The impact moves the striker's shoe rearward through its pre-travel pivot. What feels like slack or play in the trigger serves an important mechanical function. It moves the striker's safety out of the way. As the trigger is being pulled, it clears the striker's safety out of the way of the striker, so it's free to travel far enough to impact the primer. The impact jars the internal components, tests the limits of fit between the chassis and slide, and the striker slips off the sear. The author then goes into recommendations here to prevent this from ever happening again, including a need to be proactive, developing new test procedures, a QC plan, a quality assurance surveillance plan or QASP, and recommends a full technical and dynamic test be performed by experienced test officials and also monitored by a technical firearm expert or technical firearm oversight manager. He also goes into detail about a proposed test and evaluation master plan, or TEMP, an inspection and acceptance plan, or IAP, and so on and so forth. Up till now, I have read things for you guys on this channel. I have not really allowed myself to speculate too much beyond what's in the documents that we're reading, and I'm going to allow myself to do so a little bit right now. If you are at a negative 30-degree angle and your gun is holstered, that's about in line with the user going to draw their gun. SIG will say on one hand in their user manuals that any impacts or quote-unquote abuse or other things can cause their safeties to not work properly. And on the other hand, we'll call all of us anti-gun activists and claim that it's the most tested and proven firearm in the world. Both things cannot be true. Our eyes don't deceive us. We've all seen the videos. It feels like it's over for the SIG P320. Now, I have never wished financial ruin on anyone, even SIG. Okay, we can all buy P320s and they can keep all their money. But this has to be addressed at some point. Stop lying. Recall the gun. That's not a 2A, anti-2A thing, by the way. I've seen some people say. If anything, it's anti-2A to leave this gun out there where it could possibly go off on somebody, shooting an innocent bystander or someone you're arresting or your own leg. That's what makes people scared of guns. And that's what makes people afraid of guns. And it's a disservice to our cops. It's a disservice to our country. It's a disservice to Homeland Security right now with everything going on. And it's a disservice to people like you and me. And it ends today. That's enough.